Hey V, line them up.
Hey everyone, back on again with a series that I kind of forgot about. This is what if Deku, sorry for the moving, what if Deku was, what if Midoriya had Zetsu DNA? Now, I'm sorry for leaving y'all on red for this what if, but I'm back now. When I had to cut the video, my nose was kind of stuffed up, but now because I'm here and making the what if again, I will stop that. I'm also gonna stop doing 30-minute videos because I want to lower the watch time so you guys are not wasting 30 minutes of your life watching a YouTube video, But yeah, I hope you enjoy and watch the video. Last left off with the media reporting about Deku being able to enter the school building earlier than anybody else. A bunch of UA students that were really hyping up to get into the school would see this and realize, wait, he's the top student from the exams. That broke All Might's record. People would start this. They'll be on social media, Twitter, everything like that. And so, when the next day came for everybody to finally enter the school building, everybody would be glaring at Deku, as even some reporters that are actually still there, they would be glaring at him, just watching him. Some fangirls just hyping him up, like, oh my gosh, it's him, oh my gosh! As people are just, they're sizing him up, He was able to get into the school before anybody else. And so, now, when he walks up into the building and goes to his classroom, he wouldn't say, so this is the classroom Aizawa told me to come to. The door is big. That's kind of weird. We're having giant people in this classroom. And so, he would then enter into the room. And so, he would see, I said and so already. He would see Bakugou and Todoroki arguing at each other. And then everybody in the classroom would just look and lock their eyes on Deku. And then Ida would say, ah, yes, the man that broke All Might's record. I'm glad to meet you. I'm Ida. As you see, I'm just lecturing this boy right here that's having his feet on the UA furniture that doesn't own. Wait a minute. Deku! You really think you can just come up here, break All Might's record, and then maybe come to the school building early? Mark my words. I'm gonna beat you and that record of yours, and I'll become stronger than ever. Stronger than you. And so Bakugou would go to sit down. But the door would slightly open again. And so Uraraka would actually walk in. And from seeing Deku, oh my gosh, oh, it's you that saved me. Oh, thank you. Thank you again. My name's Uraraka. And so they would basically go to sit down and they'll be talking from their seats. Aizawa would then peek up saying, if you guys are just here to make friends, you can leave as we're going to do our quirk assessment. And so Uraraka would then say, wait, our quirk assessment? We should be doing our ceremony. We should be going to the orientation. Well, that's boring. The only person that's really going is Deku. Reason being, I already did a quirk assessment test with him. It's going to be different how you guys are doing it, as I did just 1v1 Deku yesterday, and he defeated me. What? No way. The class would be in shock that Deku was able to defeat a pro hero. And so Deku would go downstairs to the orientation, where the spot that class A was supposed to be seated. And so the whole auditorium would basically just be looking at Deku as he's the kid that basically broke All Might's record. or well, just the kid that the most well, they're basically the kid that got into school early. And so, Principal Nezu will just be talking, saying welcome to the UA High School, and that your dreams will start here to become the next pro hero. But he will then call on Deku. Ah, yes, the student that broke All Might's record and is able to come into the school building early. Please, you know who you are, Midoriya. Izuku Midoriya, please come up to the stage and give us a few words to our new students. Yes, you are one too, but give us some words to our new students as a hope of motivation to strive, to become strong like you did. Well, to be strong and well, basically, yeah, to show more strength, be strong, train harder, yada yada, like stuff like that. And so Deku, he would walk up to the podium with everybody watching him, even the teachers. All Might wouldn't be there, as he's actually in a small Might form, so people don't really recognize him. But he would still be watching Deku. Even the big three is there. And so Deku would go up to the mic and say, "Hello, UA students. I am still just a freshman like you. But still, even though I was able to break All Might's record, I believe that we should try to strive and become stronger. We soon have to be the next generation to legit take over the hero society, to bring peace and stop all these villains basically having their fun rampaging through the city. And so we shall become strong together, basically." And he'll say some other stuff that I don't have the time to make up. So, yeah. Anyways, so now, Deku, he would walk down from the podium, people would be clapping, yada yada, and so he would go and sit down. The rest of it would go by, and now let's just switch your perspective to the quirk assessment. Now, basically, things would go like normal, Bakugou like doing a little thing, Now, for the heroes versus villains, it would actually be Bakugou and Momo versus Todoroki and Uraraka. Now, basically, in a nutshell, he's not using teamwork, he's blasting straight forward to it. And so, that's the same thing what Todoroki would do. So Todoroki and Bakugou get into a little scuffle as it's Momo versus Uraraka to get to the bomb. Because, well, basically they're going to have an intense fight, I'd rather just explain. Ooh, does my mic volume change when I'm like this? I don't want to end the recording to hear this, but like, this here, but like, just wondering. Who knows? Through recent development, I realize that my voice changes when I have this thing on. But, anyways, that thing has a funky smell. Anyways, for Uraraka and Momo's battle, it would basically be like Uraraka picking up pillars and then throwing it at Momo creating objects that she basically knows how to make. I'm not giving her the canon that early within this series, so let's just say that it's like a sword. Let's say she basically made a sword, And so basically it'll be them throwing things at them until basically Bakugou pulled up, blast Uraraka away, and touched the bomb. Now, as I was about to scream at Bakugou for using such an intense blast at Uraraka, sending her flying into a wall, but the match is already over. And so they would all leave, and basically that would be the work assessment for them. And by the time everybody got back to the classroom, Deku would already be there basically. No, orientations take like mad long. Deku wouldn't be there yet, so they'll basically just be doing stuff about the day until Deku came. And then people would basically ask like, what would happen at the orientation? He'll basically say what happened, I do like a speech. Bakugou would get PIS says you get mad every time he says something out of his gosh darn mouth. It's always such an achievement that I could be gaining. Only if I killed more robots. If I stole some kills from other people. Ugh. Anyways, so now, basically, the day would be over. And people would just, basically leave. And so, I guess I should just do it next day. I'll just say like a couple of days go by, like you do some stuff. And as I was like, okay, where I'm not doing a $19 Fortnite gift card giveaway. I know, I'm sorry. Teachers don't get paid enough, man. It's just hard like that. We're actually going to be doing a USJ $19 Fortnite card event. Now, get in the bus, but just remember to share, and don't get blocked. And so, they would all basically get in the bus, as Kirishima's like, bro, he said the $19 Fortnite card. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to cop that, bro. I want a $19 Fortnite card. But Tokoyami was like, you was joking, right? Nah, he's not joking, bro. He said he gave me a $19 Fortnite card. I definitely need that. Like, no cap. Tokoyami would just smack his forehead because, like, why he's being dumb, bro? Like, why, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Anyways, so then they would pull up to the USJ. You already know, and basically just making sure everybody's there, doing some like checks and all that. Everybody's just sitting outside the USJ, just waiting until they can go inside. And so while Deku's just chilling in the ground, he would sense a disturbance as he's basically phased through he's chilling in the ground with his thing out, He's basically just sitting in the ground, underground, but his head, like, okay, he's like in the ground, but his head's just out, his head's like above the ground, and his tendrils of vines are out, But Deku he would basically feel this ominous feeling through the ground, and so he would decide to, he would tell Aizawa, hey Aizawa, I'm gonna look into the USJ, I'm something quite off, huh? We need something quite off. Well, alright then, you got a little sneaky quirk of yours. Go explore the area, Just don't ruin anything. Alright, I won't. And so, Deku would enter the USJ. And from entering the USJ, he would see portals all just, like, he would basically see portals all just lined up against the USJ. With two people talking. And so he'll decide to basically use this enhanced hearing of his by getting closer. Sorry, I just yawned. And he decided to use his hearing of his and listen on. Alright, so like you said, you're watching out from over there, yeah? Okay. Just tell me when they're gonna reach inside. What do you mean one of them are missing? Is in the ground earlier? That makes legit no sense. He's probably in the bus. What do you mean you don't know where he is? He's probably in the bus. Just keep watching. I'll go back into the portal. Tell me when they're coming out. This radio doesn't have that much of like a little cell. This radio doesn't really, connect from the villain base to here. So you gotta tell me when they're about to get in so I can go back in the portal, idiot. Alright. Okay then. Alright, I'll go into the portal, but I'll come out later to talk to you. Just give me 5 minutes. And so, well, no, give me like a minute. I'll come back out. And so, this mysterious person would go back into this portal. Izuku would actually be confused, so he would go back outside, and he would ask, hey, peering through like a bush, hey, 13, huh? Yeah, you need anything? Or I think we're gonna head inside soon, but Zyra said to wait. Yeah. Did you hire people to stage as villains or something like that inside? Huh? What do you mean? Nobody's supposed to be inside. And so, this mysterious man would walk out the portal again inside the USJ and say, "Alright, update me. We gotta move the portals now. They already know we're waiting for them. And All Might's not there with them. Damn it. Oh no, I think I got them on my YouTube. Darn it. Alright. Set the portals outside. We'll just have to make a sign to All Might that we're a threat. Alright then. Get ready." 13 will be contemplating. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Wait, call the pro heroes. But soon as she would say that, portals would just open everywhere. And villains would start appearing in a large scale radius with them in the middle. And so Deku would think of a plan off the bat. He would use his tendrils, knocking a hole inside the villains out. Basically using his tendrils and the trees around them. Cause if Deku's near trees, it's game over. Because now his power is basically amped because he's near trees and vines, trees. You can kind of say that's tree manipulation. Did Zetsu ever have like wood manipulation or like any like senju abilities? Like I think he does. No, that was just like Obito when he was connected to Bloody Zetsu. Not the black one, the white one. But yeah. Anyways, so now the villains, they're basically just stuck, bro. Not even gonna lie to you, bro. Oh, he does have wood release. Alright then. Okay guys, so basically Zetsu, he pulling up. If he's near wood, you're done now. Big shot. Boom, pop. Yeah. So now, Deku, he's basically using the wood, the trees actually. The trees will just basically become his own fist. He's punching villains left to right, forming the trees and manipulating them to his will, making a bunch of clones to come and attack the villains. And from this pathway that Deku made for Ida, he would then scream at him, "Ida, you need to run now. Get to UA or just get the pro heroes. Hurry. I may be faster than you, but I'm the strongest one here. So you now have to get over there now. Hurry. I need to defend everybody here." And so Ida would agree to this, while Bakugou and Todoroki are pretty mad that he's basically declared himself as the strongest person here. And so from this, it would fall into an all-out brawl, basically, with Todoroki and Bakugou being MVPs. Well, not above Deku, of course, as they're basically also helping with the villains, And so, this mysterious man would say, "Bring out the Nomu." And this huge hulking beast, this purple hulking beast would appear. And he would basically grab Bakugou's face and start squeezing it. Todoroki, he would try to blast ice at this hulking beast, but then he would just get smacked across. Deku's too busy fighting villains, and he's pretty distracted right now. He doesn't know what's going on. But he would then hear Bakugou's voice just screaming out in pain, as he would just hear a loud scream. Ah! From that scream, he would look to the other direction and would see Bakugou. He's getting his head crushed, and Todoroki now being whole, with this villain squeezing his like torso area, basically breaking some bones, like breaking his ribs basically. And so Deku would basically get rid of these villains real quick, even killing some of them in the process. And so he would rush over, breaking the connection with the Nomu, this mysterious purple hulking being, the Nomu, and having it's just a battle with it. He would go up to Nomu and say, "Alright then, you and me, fighting right now. You seem like a strong enough opponent. I don't mind. You don't mind if I kill you, right? You're just squeezing the head of, well, my so-called friend and my classmate. Well, not squeezing his head, but you get the gist. I won't be holding back on you. You'll get the full force of my power." And so, basically, vines would appear off the ground, multiple at that. Even the trees would start appearing, flying into the sky, as they all just start landing blow after blow. Yes, he would be breaking some of the vines and punching some of the wood, punching the trees that are manipulating into other things, but this blow after blow, he'd keep punching and punching and punching, but it wouldn't budge at all. And so, Deku would just get behind the Nomu, charge enough force, and then boom, he would stab right through the Nomu. Everybody would be watching this. Even some of the pro heroes that just arrived, they would watch as Deku would stab a vine mixed within a tree. Well, with a tree, stabbing through the Nomu. And then he would then slice up the head, decapitating it. Well, not decapitating, but the head split in half. The body up from the torso split in half, but still connected. And so, this being would just start bleeding. No, it would basically start just oozing out this mixture of red and purple blood, as the teachers and the students would basically kind of just get boom, reality check, traumatized type beat, as they see this their own classmate killing a villain, as they don't know what to think of this. Pro heroes would just be on the scene, and they would kind of have to apprehend Deku, but he would go in willingly. They're not putting him any under arrest, but he basically killed the villain, and he doesn't have a hero license. And so Deku, well, basically when he go back, he would kind of get like a bit scolded, but not really, as he did save the classroom. And Deku would just realize that those two people, they escaped, and he would then describe them to Principal Nezu and the police, and they would basically get a description on them, basically, you know. And so, I think I'll end the what if here. I'm trying to keep my what ifs not 30 minutes long, and yeah, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you later.